and welcome to another episode. In today's episode, we'll be doing a Game Week 2 team review as well as a Game Week 3 team selection. But before we do, please subscribe, smash that like button and follow us on Twitter at FPL_A+. Also feel free to join our FPL mini league. So how did the team do in Game Week 2? Firstly, at the back in defence, we had a double clean sheet from Manchester City with Edison and Ruben Dias both scoring 6 points. Liverpool failed to keep a clean sheet for the second week running with Alexander-Arnold and Robertson scoring a combined 5 points. Chelsea failed to keep a clean sheet, however, Reece James was magnificent in scoring a goal for Chelsea and scored 7 points. Arsenal never kept a clean sheet with Zinchenko blanking with a 1-pointer. In midfield, Mo Salah blanked, and this could have been a bit different had Darwin Núñez not been sent off with a red card. Bukayo Saka blanked for Arsenal and scored 2 points. Leon Bailey was a substitute and came on quite late and blanked with a 1-pointer. Erling Haaland scored 10 points as our captain with an assist. Was slightly disappointing as we expected him to score. However, the choice was justified as captain as the other choice was Mo Salah, so he did outscore our vice-captain. However, the star of the week was Gabriel Jesus, who scored 2 goals and 2 assists in a whopping 19-point score for Arsenal, and he's looking in prime form currently. Overall, that resulted in 59 points, which was slightly disappointing. The main area of contention was going for the more premium option of Bukayo Saka instead of Gabriel Martinelli, together with the downgrade on the other side going for Ruben Dias instead of Cancelo. Cancelo and Martinelli both outscored Ruben Dias and Bukayo Saka by 11 points. So that is definitely something that we need to look at fixing going forward. The current rank is around 2 million. However, I will not be paying much attention to rank currently as it is still quite volatile. It only becomes a bit more meaningful around Game Week 10. Looking at major fixtures to currently target, if you're looking at transfers in the long term or medium term, Arsenal have got some great fixtures coming up. Brentford are also looking in great form, especially Ivan Toney, and their fixtures look quite good. Brighton have got some decent fixtures. Chelsea are also looking at some great fixtures coming up in the next few game weeks. Leeds, after the Chelsea game, have also got some decent fixtures. Liverpool have also got some good fixtures coming up. Manchester City have unbelievable fixtures and are quite essential. And Spurs have also got some decent fixtures. So keep these fixtures in mind when planning transfers going forward. Currently on my players watch list, as you would have recalled from my Game Week 2 team, Joao Cancelo has not been included in the team. I prefer to go for Ruben Dias in order to upgrade in my midfield. However, that could cost me long term, so that's definitely something that I'm considering. Possibly might be doing the swap to him in the next game week. Ivan Perisic, his price has gone down, but he hasn't started much games so far, and if he does steal more minutes in upcoming games, he could be a great explosive midfielder that's been given a defensive position in FPL. Cucurella is also great value offensively and defensively at only 5 million for Chelsea. Luis Diaz at 8 million could also get some valuable points while Darwin Núñez is out. Raheem Sterling, he is a bit pricey, but he is the talisman currently for Chelsea, and with their fixtures looking quite good, he is currently going under the radar. Kevin De Bruyne is the engine room of that Manchester City team, and he ticks along in most games quite consistently, and he could also offer an alternative route into the Manchester City attack if you do not go for Erling Haaland. The plans for Game Week 3 currently are 2 transfers. Please note these transfers have already been made as they were subject to price changes. The first transfer that was brought in was Bukayo Saka, who, as mentioned earlier, is not providing the same value as his colleague Gabriel Martinelli. So the switch has already been done to Martinelli. The saving was 1.9 million, and subsequently Martinelli's price, I understand, has gone up twice, which has sort of resulted in some more funds that could be spent in future. The second transfer that's been made is Leon Bailey, who was benched in the last game, and Ollie Watkins and Danny Ings linked up quite brilliantly in scoring a goal and look to have that chemistry going together. So Bailey's minutes could be even further stifled, and furthermore, if you look on the left hand side, you'll see Aston Villa's fixtures don't look very good. Quite a few reds in there, so his price going down, it was a no-brainer that we needed to consider the longer term option, and we decided to do the transfer for Pascal Gross from Brighton, who has been in great form recently, some excellent stats, and if you look at the fixtures, they look absolutely amazing, a sea of greens in there. So these are the 2 transfers that has already been made for Game Week 3. How does the team line up for Game Week 3? In defense, we've got Edison, we've got Alexander Arnold and Robertson, Ruben Diaz, Reece James, we've got Zinchenko, Mo Salah in midfield along with Martinelli, Pascal Gross, and then up front we've got Gabriel Jesus and Erling Haaland. That's 99.5 million team value, and in the bank we've still got 1.3 million that we could upgrade in future game weeks. On the bench we've got Ward, De Silva, Archer and Andreas. Currently the captaincy is on Jesus against Bournemouth. However, this is a slightly more trickier week with a bit of a split decision. Mo Salah is also likely to be receiving quite a bit of attention for captaincy stakes, as it was in this fixture last year that Mo Salah scored a hat-trick, and that might be on many FPL managers' minds, so his EO could be quite high for this game week. Erling Haaland is also a quality pick, most likely every game week. However, he has got possibly a slightly tougher fixture on paper against Newcastle. However, looking at historical stats, Manchester City has scored quite a few goals against Newcastle teams in the past. However, against which team has Manchester City not scored a lot of goals against? It is something that they do quite often. And also Newcastle are much tighter at the back and look much more solid under their new management. So this decision will still be confirmed closer to deadline time, and those are the 3 options that are being considered at this stage, but the front runner at this stage is possibly Gabriel Jesus. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it helped you. All the best for Game Week 3, and until we chat next time, cheerio.